Hey, SportsGlobe fan, let's talk about Elaine Thompson today. Missing from this year's World Championship, big disappointment. What's going on with Elaine? Missing from a great world record opportunity, world record run. I do think so. What do you think? Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, SportsGlobe. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments as well. Today, I'm a little bit outside, but guess what? It's kind of nice here in Canada today. So, but remember to go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Tell us what you think about our, new engagement, new development, and also remember to talk to us about the logo that we have in our background. Tell us what you think about it, and share your comments in regards to Elaine Thompson and she not being here for this possible world record run this season at the World Championships. All right. So remember, like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead, do the thing. Do what is right. All right? Sports Globe. To all our sporting fans. Thank you. Welcome, Sports Globe fan. Thank you so much for joining us to another one of our YouTube videos. We do appreciate you and we do thank you so much for the support. Rudy, welcome again and thanks for joining us again.
Well, it's
You have
always a
always
pleasure. It's
been,
always a pleasure. Always
yeah,
good
man.
to be
And
here. Thank you guys for
yeah,
coming in. Share the thing. Call
you
your
know,
friend, call your neighbor. Let them know
uh,
Sports Globe is on to go on.
yes, man.
Show them how to get on. Let them know what it is. Spread it on your social media. All we do is
Yes,
talking
man.
sports. We know you love sports, so then
No,
share the thing.
of course, and of course, we are in Canada. Lots of rainfall today. It was wonderful
Yes,
to see the
yes,
rain
yes,
coming
yes,
down today.
yes,
I got a
yes.
little bit of wet up still, but that's fine.
Yes. Yeah.
So going to be having a nice discussion, nice conversation for you today. This is our feelings about the whole entire matter today. And of course, just remember to leave your comments as well. We want to know how you feel about this matter. So leave your comments, go on and log on because we'll be discussing things like this all the time. Guess what? We have a new logo up. So I want you to tell us how you feel about it as well. Rudy will get his in his location pretty soon. So, we're building out our little studio setting in a nice way. And obviously, every time you see us, you're going to see things changing. So, so keep following us and keep joining us. There's going to be quite a bit happening and things. So, but anyway, let's jump into the discussion, Rudy. So, today we want to just have turn our fan spotlight on Elaine Thompson and the missing of Elaine Thompson from this year's World Championships. And for me personally, I'm really disappointed that she's not going to be here because she being here, being the fastest woman alive, 10:54. Which a lot of people holding that up as the world record right now, and I too hold it up as the world record because I mean I was there around when Florence Griffiths ran, but since then we always have that question mark over Florence Griffiths. 10:49. I can remember one year when Veronica Campbell saying, Rudy say, she said, boy, that mark is going to be impossible, but just to see Shelly-Ann run 10:60,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
right? Then
Yes.
that's
Yes.
when I start to feel like it
Mm-hmm.
was possible. She run 10:60 twice that year. And it
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
like 10:49. It was
It
possible
was
because then
right
I
there.
said
It was right
10:60 and
there.
she looked
Yep.
comfortable.
Yep.
It wasn't in a major meet. It was a major meet, but not a
Major meat,
championship
but
meet that she run the
yeah, yeah.
10:60, right? And we thought that she would have come. I think it was the Olympics that she was going to come to that year, and she was going to do a little bit better. But guess what? We had Elaine Thompson came about, and Elaine Thompson run 10:54. In that race, Shakari come last in that race after all the hoopla, and
Mm-hmm.
she didn't get to run at the Olympics. Because the Olympics, I think it was, or the World Championship that she didn't
The
get to
World
compete
Championship,
in because of our
she didn't get to compete at the Olympics.
at the
Yeah,
Olympics because of our
yeah.
suspension, right? With
The suspension.
they
Yeah.
say it's marijuana, and maybe she was smoking a little bit. Who knows? I don't know. But she got suspended for that, and that race she came last in. But in that race, you know, um, Elaine run 10:54, Shelly run 10:75, and Shericka run 10:76, right? And it was a great race because it had a great line of a Talu, had some more Americans in there. I can't remember their names now,
Mm,
but
But I
It was
think
a
that was a sweep.
fantastic
That was a
race.
Jamaican sweep. That was a Jamaican sweep, right? The podium.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
Jamaican
the
sweep
Jamaican sweep on the podium.
coming back from the
Yeah,
Olympics that they had a
yeah,
Jamaican sweep at the
yeah,
Olympics as
yeah.
well.
And the
That
Olympics as
Shericka,
well. Yeah,
Elaine, and Shelly.
Elaine and Shelly. Yeah,
So
yep.
yeah, and it was in Eugene, right?
Yeah,
So it was
yeah,
right
yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
America.
yeah. It was right in America. Yeah,
It was
good.
Shakiri
Yeah,
playground and all of that. So
yeah,
everybody was
yeah,
making a
yeah.
big thing and say, "Oh,
A big
Shakiri
thing
never
about
get
it.
to run. She never get to run at
Hmm.
the Olympics." But this is what she would have done if she was at the Olympics,
If
and
she was at the Olympics and so
it
forth.
never happened
But
at all.
listen, man. Certainly, I mean,
Yeah.
we have seen the sports has grown, especially when it comes to
Hmm.
the 100 meters and those three athletes we just mentioned. Yes, we are really focusing on
Elaine.
and Elaine. However, those three ladies has been in their prime. I mean, they've been running well. So to see that they are coming to the end of the thing, we know Shelly, this is her last. This is her last one.
Yeah.
This is that she been working on. She wanted to do it at the Olympics. It didn't work out the way she wanted to. So she get an opportunity to do it now,
Hmm.
and they has been in the prime. They have been in the prime. They have been running so well. They have been running so fast, and we see now a new generation coming in with the twins. We've seen Jefferson is coming in, and we see
Yeah.
other athletes coming in, and even going to a Shikari, you feel like she was coming in and then she's going out, and you feel like she's
Yeah.
coming back in, and she's so we don't know where she is because she's like a yo-yo. She's up and down. And that's how I feel with her. And
Yeah.
she's been a
Yeah.
phenomenal athlete. I've been supporting her from since she
Yeah.
left LSU. It's
Yeah.
phenomenal. So to see those ladies now still doing it and not
Hmm.
having Elaine, and we don't hear much about what's happening.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. There was no much information. We are the fan, we are the supporters. We
Hmm.
would like to know what's going on with her. If injuries
Yeah.
or if she's done, just say it, retired. You're the best
Yeah.
in the world. Do what you have to do. Um,
Yeah.
but in terms of that injury for so long, what kind of injury is that taking so long? Do
She
we
need
need to
to
fly out to see the best? Because when you're the best in the world, you should have the best treatment.
the best treatment. Well,
You should
everybody
have the
should
best
have the best
treatment.
treatment, but I mean, she would
Everybody
have the
should,
money
but
to she have
yeah,
the money to get the best treatment
she have
because
the
she has
money to
very
get the
good
best treatment.
sponsorship.
Yeah,
She had been making good money over the years,
yeah.
and I tell you, Rudy.
And it
So
has to be good. Even with the sponsorship, it has
yeah,
to be good because you left
of
Nike
course,
and you
yeah,
switched to Puma. That means you have to be getting something more than what Nike
something
was
really
giving you.
good. Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So certainly, we know
yeah,
you're getting a good bit of money, but it has to be done. It's sad
yeah.
not to see her in there. It's sad not to see her being
Because
a part of. It's sad
because
not to see her being a part of that 4x1 gold medal world championship
ah
2025.
yeah,
So certainly
yeah.
she'll be missed
Yeah,
on that 4x1 team.
it
Yeah,
it would have been more watering to see
it
that,
have been
because
more. Yeah,
right now in the world, Rudy, and why I even raised the whole thing with Elaine, and the disappointment of not seeing Elaine this year is that she's 33 years old.
yeah.
For me, I think Shelly just come to this World Championship to say goodbye. That's it.
To say
You know,
goodbye. Yeah, yeah.
if Shelly make the 100-meter finals for me, I am good. If
That'll
she
be
don't
good.
get
I
any
think
medal,
she can.
I am good.
I
I'm
think
satisfied and I'm ready.
I'm satisfied, and I believe she can make the World Championship finals. With
Yeah,
the experience, like I said, haven't been running so much, just saving it for that. I think it's possible. She has done it before in terms of the rounds. A lot of these
yeah,
other athletes out there, we kind of seen who's been out there already. We kind of seen who's running what. You understand what I mean? So
yeah,
definitely, I think it's possible. I think she's going to shine at her best, and I think the favor and the Lord's blessing will be upon her to finish really good. So she's going to
yeah.
finish strong as the way she start. Yeah,
So right now, Shelly is pretty much her time is ranked in her
yeah,
14th right now, right?
yeah,
In the world. So the top eight people, is Jefferson Woodham with our 1065. And I kind of just going by the computer. Alfred with our 1075. Clayton's with a 1081 and 1082, right? And Carla White from the US again with her 1084, right? TT Terry, who is not even going to be there, so that would move Shelly up into the thing,
And the two
right?
twins is not going to be there, so yeah,
And
so
both of the
just
twins
one,
that
yeah,
are going to be there, so it's going to move
just
Shelly, and
one,
that's
yeah,
why
to
Shelly
move
would have a
Shelly up,
good,
yeah,
and
yeah,
secondly, Stairs is not going to be there, so
yeah,
'cause she have withdrawn as well, right?
yeah, yeah.
Right, she has withdrawn as well. So Shelly has a good chance of making the
Yeah,
finals right
yeah,
now, and
she
I
have a good
think
chance. Yeah,
I think she can run better than 1091, and get
I think
herself
so
into
too.
the finals.
I think so too.
Right,
We're gonna see it in the second
so
round. The first round, you're gonna kind of see, her, and it'll be nice to see her running and just kind of getting out, coming out. But in the second round, you're
yeah,
gonna see a lot of fast running from those
yeah,
athletes because then you're gonna be top two next two fastest kind of thing. The first round, I think
mhm,
whatever is gonna be top
mhm,
three or whatever. Then you're gonna start to see some real running. So definitely, it's gonna be interesting. Listen, come next week when it starts, be out there,
yeah,
be on tune. We certainly will be here. We'll be talking about this. We'll be talking about every lineup, everything that's happening in the World Championship. We are going to be
of course,
discussing it day by
yeah,
day.
man.
We're going to have two shows a day.
But
Just speaking about the lineup, but certainly it's we are
every
here
day,
about Elaine, and it's a
every
disappointment,
day.
like I said, not having
And
Elaine in
let's go
that
back to
finals.
Alien. Let's go back to Alien a little bit, because here the thing with this particular World Championship, Elaine got gold medal. Remember the Olympics there, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Elaine got three gold medal at that
yeah,
Olympics.
yeah,
You understand
yes.
what I'm saying? So she would be coming back to a space, and that's what I'm saying.
To a place where
It
she's
is a
been
little
already.
disappointing to a
Yeah.
place that she gold medal already. She won World Championship gold medal right now,
Yeah.
because that is what she's short of, right? She have back to back Olympic gold medals, right? But she won World Championship medals, and coming here that she had dominated in 2020, right? To get three gold medals, the 100, 200, and the 4x1, three gold medals she got that year. So she coming back to Japan right now, coming back to Tokyo to
Mm-hmm.
compete with Jefferson Woodham that is running 1065. I'd love to have seen Elaine Thompson who run 1054 already in our lifetime. Get ready for both of them to become, because there'll be a nice clash up,
It would have been.
Shericka,
It would have been.
who
Yeah.
I'm pretty much sure is going to be running 1070s, and I don't expect her to be running anything 1060. I'm not doing a prediction right now. I'm just looking at Elaine. So I'm saying Shericka would be there, Shelly's going to be there, Talu going to be there, right?
Dina
Woodham is
Asher
going to be
Smith.
there.
Dina Asher
The
Smith. Yeah.
Clayton, Dina Asher Smith, the Clayton going to be
Mm-hmm.
there. Right,
Yeah.
so it's going to be it would have been a nice mouth watering thing
Yeah.
to
It would have
try
been.
and get the
Yeah.
world record, because if Elaine was on fire right now, right, and with Jefferson
The
Woodham
way the way
in the
yeah,
kind of fire that she's
the
in
way
right now,
everyone is running right now, you could have seen a 10-5.
exactly,
Suddenly seen again. You could
right?
have seen it again. And it's not
Bec-
impossible. But you
It's
certainly
not
would have seen it.
impossible,
You would have seen it
and that's
more
what,
if there
and that
wasn't it. And like again, it certainly could be possible. It could
it
be
is
possible
possible,
still.
because the
Yeah.
Woodham when every time I
Yeah.
look at Woodham,
And
the two
Alfred.
times she
Remember, you
run
gotta watch
10,
Alfred too.
and
Yeah.
Alfred, of course. And I'm saying, if
The
Woodham is
two
running
times she
that
run it.
1065. She
Easy.
don't
Easy.
look like she was under
Yeah.
pressure,
Yeah.
right? Because she has a very good start. And I
Very good
know
start.
With the Claytons in the race, that is going to give with the Clayton in the race giving her a good
Would
start,
I
with
give her a
Shelly in
good
the
start?
race,
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to perfect to get to that back to that
To
great start,
get to that great start. Yeah.
is going to force her to come out of the blocks much
Yeah.
faster, right? She has an acceleration speed. So, and here the thing about Elaine being in a race like this right now is that Elaine have excellent top end speed
Yeah.
to
Okay.
compete
Okay.
with
To
Woodham.
compete.
So
To compete.
just
Yeah.
the matchup with a Woodham and a Elaine right now is a perfect matchup right now
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
you to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
world. This would come like um Usain Bolt up against Asafa Powell um in that race when Asafa was a little bit
Yeah.
worried that
It's a little bit. Yeah.
Asafa would have started fast, and Usain was thinking that he's going to have to catch him. Right? Tyson Gay would have excellent top end speed as well, and have a good start as well. And that was more the women's was setting up themselves for the same
To
kind
be
of
like
thing.
that. To be like
And
that. Yeah.
Elaine disappoint us by not being here, right? Whatever is
Yeah.
bothering her, she wants to change coaches and all of that. I think is a grave mistake that she made. I personally think it's a grave mistake she made when
I
she left
agree. I
the
agree. I
MVP
agree.
camp. A
Mm-hmm.
big mistake
Big
she made
mistake. Yeah.
when she left the
Yeah.
camp. And what
Yeah.
I was disappointed with in with she leaving that camp is the way how she even left the camp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It was I didn't like it at all.
It wasn't
I
nice.
even think
It wasn't nice.
the
It
guys
wasn't
there at
nice.
MVP.
And then
No,
yeah, yeah.
no,
And then
because
looking back now and look at you, yeah, you she
it's
should have
of
left with better
course.
grade. But then we don't know what the situation was that make you leave like that. However, in spite of it all, still,
Hey,
that they put
listen,
you at that
Rudy.
level. That they put you at that level, and she should have left
Exactly,
proper. She should have left more proper,
exactly,
in
Rudy.
spite
Here the
of
thing
what it
is,
might be. Yeah,
Elaine left that camp when she was at the highest point of
yeah,
her career,
for correct.
1054.
And then after
She
that, she
was
was
at the
never good again.
highest point. After
That was it
that,
for her. She was done.
that was it for her.
Yeah,
You
she was
can't
done.
believe in somewhere. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
I mean, there's another young lady who was at MVP who did the same thing and she never came back.
yeah.
The 400-meter hurdler, Melanie Walker.
Yes, yes, Miss Walker.
She was at the highest point of her career, and she decided to walk away from MVP because she wants something that she said she wanted, and the coach wasn't aligned with that, and and she walked away, and she had never come back to herself since then, right? So hey, listen, when you have something, when a machine is going good, put more oil on it. You keep that fire burning until the oil run out, right? You're making the biggest buck right there with these same people. You see, sometimes if it is money, Rudy, sometimes you can't get too greedy and think that you want everything because somebody would have invested in you and bring it to where you are. So hey, listen, if you have to pay that person some money, you're getting some, them getting some. That's all good, right? So if it's the money issue, which I feel it is, maybe it's a money issue. Maybe them thinks the Francis, the MVP, getting too much of the money, right?
Yeah,
Or whatever it
yeah.
is. But they're the ones
Whatever
who
it is. Give me
brought
a
you
second.
there. So one of the things that we need to do is one of the things that we need that we need to do later on, though, Rudy, and maybe is during the World Championships when we're doing our preview and reviews and that kind of thing. So we want to talk a little bit about coaches,
Yes, yes, I agree. I agree on that.
right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of
Mhm.
people don't give a lot of
Credit.
discussion around credit to
Coaches.
coaches.
Coaches. They
You
don't get the credit
understand?
at all. Yeah.
No, they don't get the credit. Everybody see the
Yeah.
winners all the time, and they
That's all they
don't see
look
the
at. Yeah.
coaches. So
They only see the
we need
coaches.
to we need to we
Yeah.
need to have a we need to take a look at these coaches that is bringing
Yeah.
these at least success,
So much success.
right?
Even
Yeah,
we even expanding to some college schools as well. We could even talk about that for those who's listening and
yeah,
looking for good schools to go to, because sometimes it's
yeah.
not always about the school. It's about the coach.
It's about the coach.
It's about the
Yeah,
coach. Because, like I said,
it
I
is
go back
about
to
the
Shelly.
coach.
Shelly will tell you, about biography. She used to cry doing hills.
Yeah,
She used to cry. You understand? I
yeah,
mean, so there are coaches like that that make you cry, but
yeah, man.
in the end, it pays off. So certainly that was good.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah,
So yeah, well, Rudy. So that was our big discussion and that was our big
yeah.
talk. I don't know how you feel. You think that it would have been a world record if Elaine was here today?
I think it was going to be a fast race. Because I look at even right now where Jefferson is running, um, the gap is still hard. The gap is still a big gap, and I don't get what you say. Many people could say what they want to say. The gap is. Remember when Bolt did the time, he was running good, and we seen what he was doing. But
Hmm.
the gap is still the big gap. Like I said, Jefferson haven't get into a eight ladies that is just beyond phenomenal. He hasn't get there yet for her.
Yeah,
Um, so we have to wait and see. But it will be a fast race, or it might be a slow race just to go on podium. We don't know.
yeah.
Yes, I mean we don't know. But based on what we have seen, we believe it will be a fast race.
I think it's going to be a fast
We
race, and
believe
I
it's going to be a
still, I
fast race.
still,
Yeah,
I still holding my thing onto.
yeah.
If it's not the world record, it's going to be
It'll be a
close to
fight.
the.
It'll be a
I think
fight.
that ten. I
It'll be
think
the
that
fight.
10:54. I think that 10:54 that
Yeah.
Alien have might be
Yeah.
under great threat
I
because,
listen, but
as I
I
said,
think
I'm
it
looking at
can be.
Julian Alfred.
I think it can be. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
now. I don't know if it's now,
Well,
but I think it can be. But I couldn't say yet. I'm semi predicting a 10-6, 10-60 or 10-58 or something like that. Within that gap, seven seconds
yeah.
from the fastest. Point 7 seconds is a lot. Point to get point one is a lot. To get point seven
I know it's
or
a
to
lot,
get
but when I'm
point
looking at
or to get
when I
point whatever, it's a
yeah,
lot. It's and then
but
you
when
gotta
I'm
look
looking
at the
at
nerves.
Alfred,
You got
when I'm
yeah, but
looking
you
at
got
Alfred,
yeah,
I'm looking at Alfred. I'm looking at the fast starting twins.
yeah,
I'm looking at Jefferson fast
yeah,
starting and
yeah.
fast finishing. When I seen
Yeah.
that, I seen Alfred and Jefferson clocking when they get to 50, 50, 60, 75. I see them battling for the line,
For
and
the
it is
line,
going
yeah.
to, yeah, it is going to be
No,
something.
I see it, but you got also got to
Yeah,
look at the nerves. The a lot of stuff have to come into it in that finals.
yeah.
Not one of them could tell me they're on that line and they have no nerves in them. Not one of them could tell me that. So suddenly,
All of them, all
I
of them
think
going to
they're
be
gonna be
having
nerves.
nerves.
Yeah, yeah.
There's going
All
to
they're
be
gonna be having
nerves.
nerves.
But
Yeah,
the thing about all of these athletes right now is only one of them in there that, and I mean, she has experience,
yes, yeah,
right? All of them in there
yeah,
have experience, because I was going to
yeah,
say Jefferson would be the least experienced of all of them,
yeah.
right? Because the Clayton, she have
Also,
experience
is
because
good.
she has
She have
been to
experience,
the world junior championships. She has
juniors and
been,
so forth.
you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
all
yeah,
over the place
yeah,
and that kind
yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
So she have a lot of international experience underneath her
Experience.
belt.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
same thing with Alfred, lots of international experience underneath her belt. And of course, they have the perennial competitor in Shericka and Shelly right there behind them or beside them, if you want a better
Yeah,
word.
yeah,
That is
yeah.
going to push
That
them
will
to where
push
they
them.
want to
It's
go,
gonna
because
push
those
them. Yeah,
experiences is going to be telling for a
it's
whole lot
gonna
of
be telling
things
for a
in
whole lot of
terms of
things.
what they
Yeah,
do. So
yeah.
yeah, so you
Certainly.
know, so anyway,
Yeah,
we're gonna
have to
wrap it
run
up
now.
here, Rudy.
Yeah, we wrap it
So
up. Yeah.
guess what happened, people. Tell us about your special Elaine Thompson moment, right? If you think Elaine is going to come back at some point in time, what do you think about Elaine if she was here today, running as good as she can with the lineup that is possible for Tokyo? Let us know what you think. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, it is Sports Club. Tell us about our banner,
Me
what you
like
feel
the me
about it
like
as
it.
well.
Me like the sports glove.
Yeah.
Me like the sports glove. Me like the sports
Yeah,
glove.
man.
All right.
Tell us about it as well. Listen. Hey, Rudy, thanks
Big up.
again, man.
All right,
You
no
know, much
problem.
blessings.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
All right.
Okay then.
Thanks, sir.
Bye.